So I just want to do a little video for the bots here on YouTube. I can tell that you have a bunch of little scummy bots that go running around making fake comments to people. And that's quite funny. Because, like, I'm not a fucking paranoid schizophrenic. I'm not any of that. And I see how you little commie fucking bastards that are doing this all around the nation have a bunch of little fake bots that make fucking comments. And, or I could assume that you have a way of interrupting the emails. I was just talking with someone that first said they were from North Dakota, and then said they were from Australia, or not North Dakota, the Dakotas, or maybe suggested I move to the Dakotas, and all of a sudden I can't send a fucking email to the person. I don't even care who the person was, I was just interested in talking, and all of a sudden I can't send an email to them, and they say the email doesn't exist. And that's so fucking weird. And it's painfully obvious what's going on with that. And I don't care, even if I can't use YouTube, I will use my voice in the public, and I have many, many different means of being able to shut you fucking gangstalkers down. And I know that, what you're doing is you're forming a grassroots opposition to what you're doing. And if Trump wasn't a fucking an obvious enough fucking signal to you fucking bastards, glass of milk, of what happens when you form a grassroots opposition, then you better start taking notes. It's just hilarious to see this. And I wish I didn't. I wish I wasn't involved in this. I don't have any kind of overwhelming need to make weird YouTube videos and talk this shit out into the ether. And, but I can understand how YouTube can be a medium for speaking stuff out into the electronic universe also. Into the matrix. And telling the truth, because the truth has resonance. It carries. No matter if I speak it to a person sitting next to me, or whether or not I speak it out into the universe, or whether I speak it out into the internet, in the electronic universe, it carries and it has resonance and it has an effect. And I just have to say that to anybody who's listening. I have all of 7 subscribers, and I've had a couple hundred people listen to my first testimony, and this is my next testimony. Speak the truth out into the universe, out into the ether, out into the electronic universe, to your friends, to your family, no matter what they say about you. If you know this is happening to you, and you're not a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic or whatever, and you know this is happening, just speak it. And it may take a little time for everybody to realize that you're telling the truth, but time is what will give you validity. Maintaining your story, telling the truth, because you're not going to alter your story. You're going to tell the same story many, 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 many different times if you're telling the truth. If you're not, you change your story. People notice this, because people aren't bad people. Not everyone's a bad person. Like 75% of people are good people, really good people. And then you have about maybe 10% of those who are partly good people, and then you have a small percentage of people that aren't good people, that are bad people. And those good or even partially good people are going to be able to tell that you're telling the truth and that you have a consistency to your story, and they're going to start believing you. And that's what forms a grassroots opposition. Like with Trump, people saw through the lies. People saw through the bullshit with him, and they elected him. And good won on November 8th. Good can win for us too. Good can win for us too. Just keep telling the truth, guys. More later.